We love getting your questions, so we want you to keep them coming via Facebook, Twitter, and on our webpage. Who knows, we might just answer your question here in the studio audience next.
My mom is a single mom, and she raised my sister and I by herself. The three of us together are like the three musketeers. When I left for college last year, it was hard for me to leave my mom, but my mom took it a lot harder than me. My mom would just call me on the phone and she would just be so distraught. I feel so guilty for leaving her. Sometimes I think I should come home from college because my mom is just so lonely and sad.
That was 19-year-old Gianni talking about his mother, Misti. They're joining us today, and also with them in the audience is Gianni's 18-year-old sister, Ginesha, who's about to also go away to college this year. And so, you know, Misti, I have a tough mommy question that I want to ask you, if you'll allow me. And so, my mother told me at a very young age that she was raising us to let us go. But I wonder for you, and it's okay if it wasn't, I mean, the honest question, were you raising your children to ever let them go?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
But it happened so suddenly. It was like, man, it was just like this.
You blinked and you missed it,
Yeah,
right?
so that's why it's so hard for me.
You guys are a loving family. In a way, you're a model of what family should look like. But there's this other side of this, that there is no perfect families. And so the part that you're getting right is you are connected and you are loving. But there are some things here that are just lurking in the shadows that if we don't talk about them, they are dangerous. And one of them is, I don't want to just move on past this eating thing, because you're eating compulsively and you're binge eating, and I just wonder if you're even aware of the health risk.
No.
Well, I'm going to tell them to you. It's important for you and for you guys to hear. But the complications that can be caused or linked to binge eating are depression, suicidal thoughts, insomnia, obesity, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, gallbladder disease, heart disease, some types of cancer, pain, muscle pain, and headaches.
Wow. That's a lot. And I don't want any part of that.
Have you experienced any of those?
Yeah.
Which ones?
The headaches, the pain.
The insomnia?
Yes. Yes, a lot of that.
I see your love for these two. And you will not ever, we've already established a foundation, which is you are one heck of a mom. What you overcame and how you showed up. I see a head nod there.
Yeah.
How's mom?
Mother, you are a wonderful, great, beautiful mother.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
It's important for you to hear that. You need to hear it from us, because they can't continue to fill you up and meet your needs. It's going to cripple them going forward. But this is not about you being a bad mother. If you could hear this part, we all have a not enough.
Yeah.
Everybody can relate to feeling not enough sometimes. Show of hands.
Yes. I want you to just take off the cape, because I know you have it, and I think that's awesome. But one of the things that as parents we try to do is we try to put on that cape and be superwoman. So I want you to give yourself permission to take off the cape and have a human moment. And I think that this is a great teaching lesson for even for your children to watch, because it's not about the choices that we make, it's how we recover from them when we make the wrong choice.
Can I say something to these guys too? You guys got some responsibility in this too, because you're at the age now I think you can hear this and you need to, is you're doing a good job mirroring and modeling what mom taught you well, which is unconditional love. You're loving mom right now and she needs it, she's going through a tough time, but it's a difference when you cross over that line and feel responsible for her well-being. And so I want you to just practice that. I want you to love her and then also let her be. And I want you to love them and then also let them be. Okay.
We didn't want Misti to leave here today without a support system in place when her children are gone. So we've invited Natalie Kane, the founder of Empty Nest Support Services, here to lend us a hand. Natalie, thank you so much for being here.
Hi, Misti. I'm so happy to meet you. And I want you to know it is really normal for empty nesters to feel anxious and sad and confused. So I want to suggest 2 tips for you to take home, Misti. One is to just throw yourself into something you want to learn. Maybe a class on the weekend or when you get home at night. What is it I'm really curious about? And the second is to pour your heart on the paper by journaling. It is so powerful to journal. Just keep writing what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and it'll give you a lift because you're connected to yourself.
Good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Natalie has agreed to work with Misty and her family beyond this show in order to be able to help you transition through this tough time. And so we would like to offer you the gift of being able to work with Natalie if you'll accept.
Oh, yes.
Will you accept?
Yes.
That's part one. Part one is to
There's
get
more?
you, there is more. We want to get you back connected to life so that you can have a life.
Okay.
But part two is we want to get you healthy.
Okay.
That's really important. And we also want Misty to take control of her health and fitness. So we'd like to introduce you to nutrition and lifestyle coach, Adrienne Pelt. Adrienne, what do you have for Misty?
Hi there. So, Misty, I would like to enroll you in my Urban Athlete Transformational Experience. All right. It's a 5-week program where the nutrition and the fitness are tailored specifically to you.
Okay.
Are you willing to do this with me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you guys so much. All right, so we want to thank Natalie and also Adrienne for helping us out today. Julie's going to stay with us, so stick around, everybody. We've got a lot more when we come back right after this. Coming up.
What we've done to create safety here is we've asked the audience to leave so that we can create some safe space to work with Kat.
My body physically shuts down. I can't breathe, and I just feel very overwhelmed with everything.
We love getting your questions, so we want you to keep them coming via Facebook, Twitter, and on our webpage. Who knows, we might just answer your question here in the studio audience next.